Oh, yeah. I can see your arm. Yeah.
Right now? But I have to go all the way out here.
No, yeah, you're in there. You don't. There, your face is in right there. Right there, your face is in. Yeah. Perfect.
I like when we're like filming something.
I think I timed it pretty good. I think we got like 15 seconds and then it'll start.
We're going?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
like
shit.
that
No, I'm not doing it. You do it.
Are you doing it?
No, you're doing it.
How do we know what you're doing?
Yeah, how do we know? Oh, get my phone.
Yeah, does everybody get a
I'm going to Facebook right now.
Oh, it says live.
Okay.
Wait, no.
I think it worked.
Oh, yeah, we live.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, we're already live, guys.
Yeah. Oh.
We don't know what we're doing.
Don't worry.
We got caught with our pants down.
I don't think.
So we are going live.
All the viewers are
We are
always
currently live.
fashionably late. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No one's ever on time.
I'm watching the...
How's it look? There we go.
It looks
There we
good.
go.
I can't
There.
see it.
So should we introduce who?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
Hello, guys. Thank you for joining us on the LaserLion Podcast. I am Philip Shuck,
I will introduce myself. I'm Travis Ingram.
and this is Brittany Joyner.
Hi.
Actually, you should say your own name.
This is Brittany Joyner.
That's your camera.
This is our special guest, Brittany
Yeah.
Joyner, visiting us all the way from the Hollywood Hills
Sunny
Oh.
California.
of sunny California,
That's true.
L.A. Baby. We
LA,
have-
baby.
This is Talks with an Insider tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, happy
got the
Wary.
inside scoop.
Happy Wary.
Happy Wary.
Happy January 6th, guys.
Yeah, happy January 6th, which, as everybody knows, is the 5-year anniversary of our short film.
Apparently, we shot our
There we
Star Wars
go.
short film on January 6th, like 2018.
Yeah, like another lifetime ago.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude.
That was a fun short to make.
Yeah, it was difficult.
How did that come about?
Oh my god. Is it gonna really be like this? I don't know. I
What's
just wanted.
so funny?
I just wanted to play around in the Star Wars universe.
Would you say that we, in a way, invented highlighting the underbelly of Star Wars way before The Mandalorian?
Yeah,
Dude, we were on that.
If I can stroke my ego a little bit too, I feel like I'm always a little bit ahead of the gun.
Oh, yeah.
And then that comes out, and I'm like, damn, I can't prove to anybody that I already had this idea.
I know. We were way ahead.
Yeah.
That short was way ahead of its time.
Yeah. If we had a little bit more of a budget and like a better set, but we did great with what we had.
But yeah, I feel like it sells for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
Does it feel very Mandalorian? People say it feels like the Mandalorian.
it could be in that universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
What do you
going
feel?
to cut to myself for a second. I don't know.
How do you feel? Do you feel like the short,
Phil.
which was called
Scoundrels.
Scoundrels, Star Wars
I don't know why.
Scoundrels,
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
scoundrel
Oh,
story. Okay, adjust your
Distracting
chair.
myself. Sorry.
Make sure her framing is still
Yeah.
pleasing.
Yeah.
Please.
There we go. Yeah. Fix the chair how you need. Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
got the box. I'm on a box. What are you sitting on, Phil?
I'm sitting on a box.
I just
Okay.
look really low.
Yeah. There's a way to adjust it higher if you need.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like we're playing poker.
Yeah, deal me in. Deal me in. We should play
Oh,
poker.
this would be. Does anyone? Yeah. This would be a good. We should play poker.
Yeah, dude, you guys should do a poker
Each
tournament.
battery is worth $10.
We could film a little poker segment.
Yeah.
You should. You should.
What would you bet? Would you bet?
Oh wait, not poker. What were they? What's that card game? What were they playing in the
Oh, Sabak.
Sabak?
That's right.
Sabak.
Yeah.
God, I'm such a nerd that I know all this shit. I hate it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Such a nerd.
That was fun trying to turn that garage into a cantina kind of.
Yeah.
Bar.
We got really creative.
Yeah.
Our bar was a washer and dryer. And it fucking sold on camera. Can you
I
believe
know.
that?
It was
Oh,
crazy.
gosh, I hit the wrong button.
And I remember one of the last shots was facing directly into the undressed portion of the garage, and there was just like sleeping bags and coolers and stuff all on the shelves.
Yeah.
And we had to pump it was fun to try to figure out because we pumped the whole place full of smoke. And then we put lights back there shooting towards camera.
Oh yeah, I
forgot
about that.
Flooded it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it still looked dark though, you know. It was just
Yeah.
like a beam of light shining through the clouds.
That's why I like
Or like
working
the
with
mist.
you, dude.
And that felt fun to try to figure that out. You know?
Yeah.
And that shot still works, I feel like.
Yeah. So we got so much cool shit, man. We lucked
And I
out
love
so
the
much.
like kind of anime parts that feel a little bit anime. You
Anime
know?
parts, like what?
Well, to me, like Kelsey's performance, and when she picks up that bomb.
Oh yeah, that feels anime.
To me, you know.
I have a little corniness in my stuff.
Yeah.
When you pick
remember
Travis up in Harry Potter, which is a great
Yeah.
lift up. I love it.
Yeah, that was
Travis
fun.
is selling the shit out of it too.
I can pretend to be lifted up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do good.
You
good
do
work.
very good at
That's some of
like
his best work.
you do very good at like beating. You just been beaten down.
Yeah. It's how it's how I always feel.
Oh my
I've just been beaten. No. That's
And I exude
good.
Old,
Yeah, I try
old
hard
teacher
to
vibe.
accomplish that.
Yeah.
Did I project Aurora? In
Aurora?
Aurora?
What?
In that short.
Or
Aren't they called auroras?
Auras.
Auroras?
I think they're auras, like AUROR.
Auroras?
I fucked
The
up.
wizards. The, you know?
Yeah, the
that
people
I was.
you were an aura.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
what? Are we talking
Okay, so it
about
wasn't
like?
an impactful aura.
Oh, your
Yeah.
character was
That was what
in the
my
universe
character
was known as an aura.
Something like
I
that.
think so.
Okay,
I thought it was
I
Aurora.
haven't watched. I mean,
I'm like
The
the
two
wizard
stars of the
police.
film?
The
Were
wizard
you?
police. I was a wizard police.
Yeah, you
in
were
that
the
show.
Wizard Police.
The
Oh.
Wizard Police.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's the first time I've ever
I was
heard
fishing
that.
for a compliment to see if I was a good auror, a good wizard. Good
You were a
wizard cop.
great wizard. You look even
Yeah.
Thank
more
you.
wizarding now.
That's what I was really doing, is fishing for that.
You look way more wizarding right now, dude.
Now I could be like the Gandalf.
You could be
Yeah.
CoffeeZilla.
Yeah.
Philipzilla.
I'm here to expose a hoax.
I
Yeah.
have been watching his Logan Paul thing, and it's really interesting. Have you watched any of that?
Which one was that?
Logan Paul did this like crypto.
Oh, like his
zoo.
crypto zoo scam. Yeah, I did watch some of that.
Man, it was
His highlights of
awesome.
that.
I've been
Yeah.
really into the drama between those two.
That guy's
What is-
never out
what
of
is
work.
it? Is
CoffeeZilla is never out of work. There's
No.
always scammers, man.
I
He's
know,
like
dude.
always exposing somebody.
You haven't seen the guy that's on YouTube that's like he just works with phone scamming, like phone call scams,
I've seen people like that.
and
I'm not
that's
sure which
his
one.
whole channel.
Yeah, and they'll do voices or something like that
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah, and fuck with
They'll
them.
like
and
do an old grandma voice or something.
Do
Pretty
these
funny.
people like uncover scammers or are they scammers?
but no, they uncover scammers.
They uncover scammers.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've seen
Yeah.
some hackers who like
How to catch a
who
scammer?
know like who the people are who are working in the call centers. Which is kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
a
this
little
one hacker
personal.
guy. Yeah, he said, you know, it was in a different country. I'm not sure where, and she said hello, you know, and he said hello, Priya.
Oh
and he had
shit.
video of her in
Yeah, somehow
where
they
they
like
were working.
yeah, like
He was
they
like,
get
I know who everybody is.
into their webcam and
I was
shit
like,
or
that's
something.
creepy, dude.
Yeah, that's hella creepy.
They spy on us, right? Big Brother.
Yeah.
I don't understand like
Big
the
sister.
the phone scams. Like
Who would want to be filmed and put it out on the internet? Is what I want. You know, nobody wants that.
Yeah, that is so
Doom,
bizarre.
doom, doom. Nobody wants that. That was my joke. Which camera? Which camera? Which camera?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Those
shit.
were good blaster sounds because we also have blasters here. Oh, that blaster's in use actually.
Blue, blue, blue. You want this one?
Yeah, why not? Let's just look at it. See, look at that. That's a blaster.
Maybe
All
this
right.
does this inspire you, Brittany, to make another short film?
It
These
does,
blasters?
but I think I'm moving away from the fan film thing. Like I
Yeah.
did all the ones that all the like fandoms that I liked.
That's why I like the time travel one that we did.
Me too.
'Cause it was
And it felt like we were finding a little bit of a
it
style.
was our own take on something.
Yeah. Even though it's like not the greatest story, like we made something in the middle of a pandemic with just like texts and emails, sending each other pictures of references and stuff.
It was fun.
Yeah. I liked it.
And fun to be creative during that time in the pandemic. That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
Being locked up in the house. We didn't go anywhere. So it was fun to do something creative.
Yeah. Yeah, and I worked on the VFX
this pandemic y'all are speaking of?
Oh yeah,
I don't recall.
I hate to date myself. You know?
Yeah, I don't remember this event. Strange.
I always thought
this
a
has got to
pandemic...
be timeless. Don't date ourselves.
Hold on. I always thought a pandemic would be like the movies.
Yeah.
Like the rage virus. Like everyone
like
starts exploding and shit.
Yeah.
So that's
everybody just has a machete on their, tied on their shoulder.
Yeah. And it wasn't, man. It was fucking slow moving.
It's like TikTok. Going to the bathroom a lot.
TikTok and cooking weird random shit.
Yeah, like experimenting in the kitchen.
I love the pandemic. It was the best part of my life so far.
For a long time, I was digging it. I was like, this is what I want to do anyway. Just sit around at home. But then I feel like it got hard, or like certain things were hard without you knowing, where you just look back and be like, man, I think that affected me, over that long of time.
I think it's just like the mindset that it's created, I guess, for people. Like everyone's come out of it changed.
Yeah.
It's so weird. For me, it
is weird.
For me, it's so weird because like I got into politics and like switched sides politically and stuff. I guess if I had a side before, I didn't really.
Like during the pandemic.
Yeah, well, but this is the weird part. I was already switching before the pandemic.
Right.
The tandemic.
Tandemic.
Because I was having some like really crazy conversations with like some black friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said, I don't see color. I'm colorblind or whatever, right? And they were like, this is why you don't want to say that.
Right.
And I kind of got like offended by it. I was like, but I'm not racist. Like how kind of these like white people are nowadays. They're like, but I'm not racist. And it's like, yeah, you're not racist, but you're like in this system that is racist.
Right.
And all that they need you to do is just be like, yo, that's racist.
Yeah.
Totally. Is it still working? I feel like I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's still running.
Yeah, it's still running.
Okay, so I was just double checking.
I think.
I can't figure out how to
really
operate
cool.
my phone anymore. I don't know how to operate my phone. So.
Oh shit, we're getting Inception.
Oh, that's me earlier.
From earlier. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was.
Not to get into like racism and shit while we're.
Yeah.
Just shooting the shit. But I shouldn't be speaking on that shit anyway.
How was that?
Sorry.
Going through that during a pandemic.
What?
So going through a changing of your views politically.
It felt easy because everybody was changing their views. Like, the whole world
expansion,
or our country at least, was like laid bare.
Right.
To everyone.
It got crazy, man.
It did. And like seeing Trump live on TV being like, I don't know, can we like hit it with some bleach or some lights? And I'm like, this is the fucking president, dude. This is live.
We're live.
My mom, dude. I remember I was watching it with my mom, who did vote for Trump, and she like looked at me and like gave me a like, and then changed the channel.
Let's watch Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
I love Wheel of Fortune.
I love Wheel of Fortune too.
Me too.
I hope it's on when I'm my whole life. Sorry.
Me too.
Wait. Who's the host of Wheel of Fortune now?
Vanna White.
Vanna White is the host?
Pat Sajak.
Wait.
Right?
Yeah.
No, Vanna White is the lady at the front, right?
Right. Pat Sajak is the host and Vanna White does the board.
Wait, who just died?
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek. He was Jeopardy.
Okay.
Are you guys more Jeopardy fans or Wheel of Fortune? And was your households a Jeopardy household or a Wheel of Fortune household?
Wheel of Fortune.
For both?
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it goes back and forth. Between one or the other. I like Jeopardy better if there's more competition in the air. Jeopardy's better because it has more competition.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune's more family friendly.
Yeah.
I liked Wheel of Fortune, I think, better.
Yeah.
As a
Family
kid.
Feud was a good one.
Oh,
And it
Family
still
Feud was
is.
way better than both.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck
And it
yeah.
still is. Steve Harvey is
Way
fucking
better.
awesome.
I always see the good clips of him on the internet.
Me too.
But it feels
Yeah,
like
he
it
did a
has like
good
a
job.
real shtick to it now. He's
Yeah.
got like a fun way of like, it's always kind of sexual, you know.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
there's always this funniness
What he
in
picks
that
up
way.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Sometimes
though.
I feel like part of his comedy style is to try to see how long he can divert the topic. You know? Like
Yeah,
the
that makes
farther
sense.
out he can go, like the longer he can hold a pause, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
and do the face.
Like the longer he can pull it out.
Oh right,
You know,
that's what
and-
that's
and
the
the
that's
bigger
his
gaps
comedy.
he can
That's his
leave.
comedy.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like he's, you know, that's his game. I feel like, or he's like,
Yeah.
oh, that was a good one. I went way far out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then I'm like, what was the answer, Steve?
I bet a lot of people got more exposure to that during the pandemic because those
Yeah.
shows were only on in the
Yeah.
daytime when everyone was working.
Yeah.
You start staying at home. Those
That
shows
was
probably
such a magical
blossomed.
time, dude. The pandemic.
Yeah,
It was very interesting.
magical. Yeah, one way of looking at it.
Certain things were magical about it, like just staying in your pajamas for weeks.
It was awesome, dude. I
Getting
loved
food
it.
delivered.
The food delivered was a
I mean,
new,
I got-
new aspect. That
yeah,
was like,
I bet. I mean, that was a boom, right?
Yeah, that was like,
food
what a-
delivery
what a-
services. That like
did
created,
they start the pandemic to
they
like
created
the
an
food
industry.
delivery,
Oh, shit.
you know?
The conspiracy theory.
right the food delivery business
boost
started it to like that's a great way to get a foothold.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
God.
that's how some things like can start to feel conspiratorial. It's like everybody's
Yes.
in on it, but it's just like everybody finds some way to make a unique situation beneficial to them, you know.
Yeah.
And so then you're like everybody's
Oh right.
like twisting the system for their own benefit, and it might, you know, is there a conspiracy going on? But it's just everybody like finding their own way to niche, you know,
Yeah.
how to make it work for them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what else would you have done if you had a food delivery service
Exactly.
business? And, like, there's a pandemic. Like, of course you're gonna fucking, I don't know. Anyway.
It was a good
And
a
it
good
was, it felt, yeah. I wonder how it felt from the other side though, you know, because I was getting the deliveries. Did anybody deliver?
I didn't deliver.
It probably sucked.
I wonder how that was, you know. That might have sucked.
But
Yeah.
if no one's driving to work though, it's also like there's no traffic. It's just us
And maybe
delivery
there's not
people.
much interaction.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it was.
Yeah.
'Cause they had to go in and do the shopping.
That's true. You know, I just
Then that's
read.
like, oh gosh, was the whole thing a bit of a smoke and mirrors, you know?
Yeah.
Because like a whole certain part of society was like still going to work,
And they were
still
the
stocking the
essential
shelves,
workers.
Yeah.
still going to the stores, and still doing all the shopping. And then just other ones were
That's
just
why-
not doing that.
I
Yeah.
guess
But
this,
it was like everyone was large amount of people were still doing that,
yeah.
doing all the things.
Yep.
That's why.
And masks weren't really working if they weren't in N95. So
Right. That's why I don't mean to get political, but when
me
people
neither.
when people are like, we shut down and it never worked. We didn't fucking shut down. Are you serious?
I know it was like a
Yeah.
weird halvesies.
Yeah, and you can't go halvesies in a fucking pandemic, dude.
But I also think that it never would have worked because it never would have shut down. We're not going to shut down all like you'd have to shut down everything internationally for like a few months. You know?
I don't
Yeah.
think a
You'd have
few
to
months.
stop
I think it really
or
would have.
whatever, even if it was a 3 weeks. But they're not going to do that. You know, just
Yeah.
so I feel like anyway, not to get political.
I mean, they're not going to do that, but they really should have. Like, I
But
told
it's
my
not
mom,
political, really.
I
It's
thought it
just
was
about
going to
the
be.
spread of a germ. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
there's no way to stop it. Really.
I thought it was going to be like ET, where like
But you
they
could
come
slow it.
in and
Yeah.
there's all this like hazmat suits and shit.
Yeah,
I would have
mean-
been appreciative of
And
that.
it
I'd
was
been like,
that way in
cool.
certain parts
That's
of
how
the
it.
world.
That's how it was depicted in some parts of the world. You know,
Yeah.
and it still is. Apparently, it's still really
Yeah,
bad.
from-
Apparently, in China,
Yeah, in
it's like
China
they're
and places. It's kind of crazy.
locking people up and spraying them with
'Cause
mosquito.
there's like, isn't there like a
those
billion
trucks.
people in China?
Yeah, there's a
Mhm.
lot of
A
people.
lot of people.
Might be 3 billion.
No, That's a lot. I don't know. There's now 8 billion people.
Oh, there is
8 billion people in the world.
Right now we're
my
in
God.
jeopardy.
Somewhere in there.
Let's take it a bit
Yeah.
more Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
We started asking factual questions. I don't know how many people are living in
We
China.
are
No,
not
I don't know.
doctors.
Oh,
Yeah.
you rolled bankrupt.
I'm not a rocket doctor.
We rolled bankrupt.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
What is? I don't know.
correct. What is I don't know. Yeah, the pandemic sucked. How about that?
Yeah, the pandemic sucked.
When was that? How long ago now?
Oh my
It was
God.
like a lifetime ago.
It was
there ever
yesterday.
an official end to it, or was it just
No.
like a long fade out?
That's what's
Are
weird.
we
It's
still
like-
in it? Technically, are we out of it?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
we're-
guess
We're in
history
denial.
will
We're in
tell.
denial right now.
Yeah.
I think, you know?
I don't-
Don't you think?
I don't know what phase of it we're in still, or have been out of, and are now in.
Yeah.
We're in.
Is this post-pandemic? I don't know.
I don't know. They say
I
it's
feel
coming
like
back.
we're in
I
some
don't know.
kind of denial acceptance. You know, it's like
Yeah.
we accept what's going on, but we're not going to talk. We don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Makes you
That's how
think
it
about
feels.
like past historical events, like
Yeah.
how true they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did we get the whole truth on this? Well, the winners always tell the truth, so or the winners always get to pick
Tell the
tru-
history.
Tell
yeah.
the
Write
like the
history
truth of the
books.
history.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why?
Wait,
why does it feel like
history
there's
is
so
made
many
by the winners?
scammers? Yeah, history's
Yeah.
written by the winners.
Yeah. Scammers? You want to talk about scammers?
I don't know. I'm just like this whole sentiment, like make it more generic. You know, why? Just everybody is a liar. Everybody is a scammer.
I know.
Why are they just popping out everywhere in all, facets of life and power?
I think they've just always been there.
I
It's
know.
always, and now there's just more exposure to everything. Everything in the
Everything's just
world is
getting
now more out in
like,
the open.
in our face. It feels like.
I feel like that, but I also feel like as like people's material conditions start to like deteriorate,
Yeah.
and they lose faith in like systems, that they're like, oh well, if they're scamming, well I'm gonna scam, and
Yeah.
and now everybody's like, well, if everybody's scamming, then I must be scamming too.
know?
I think like if people had what they needed, it wouldn't be fucking
Yeah.
like this as much, anyways.
What about the greed Well, no, let's stick with that. If people had what they needed, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I feel like so many problems in society, not to get political, would be just, it's just like, could everybody just get a living wage?
Not
Could
that
we
there's
just start
anything
there?
wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
People need
If you
food.
could get a living
water.
wage,
Getting
you wouldn't
political,
have to
that
worry
is.
about so much of this other stuff, you know?
Yeah, you need food, water, shelter, clothing.
Right.
I don't know if clothing should be free, but
No, just like pay everybody decently for their work.
yeah. Well, that's like the
Yeah.
it really
Just start there and then do some scamming, you know? And I won't
Yeah.
even,
Yeah.
but we won't even find out.
Well, we gotta just
Yeah. Give
redistribute
me a house
the wealth.
and then scam me.
Yeah.
which
Don't
is not
scam
gonna
me.
happen.
No.
Don't
We just
scam
need
me
to print
before
our
my
own money.
house. Yeah.
Huh?
We just need to print our own money.
Oh, we should want to make some.
Make a digital coin or something.
If we really could, if you could get the whole world onto that, we could
Onto
be
what?
like
Some your own money.
your own
I mean,
yeah,
money.
like onto a coin. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
all
I'd
you
be
need,
like-
you only need a few thousand, maybe. You know, if you could get 10,000 people
Yeah.
to buy into your currency.
True followers.
Yeah, 10,000
yeah,
true
but you would
followers for
have
your
to
money.
you would have to make it so that they could use that currency at other places.
Right, at the other followers all accept the currency.
Okay.
Where
But then they have to actually do something. But
yeah.
what I would do is start a business that would exchange those tokens for different currencies, and I would
Mm.
take just the smallest of fee, and that's how where I would.
What's
play.
the fee? A
And,
penny?
yeah. It's like
A shilling?
it's a 0.5% or whatever standard.
that's actually a pretty good in between company where you just you want that, okay, I'll give you $1 for that. But now the thing is, what if someone wants to exchange their crappy currency into this other one, and now you're left holding all this crappy worthless currency that you exchanged actual good value for?
This is why I'm not actually going to do any of that. I can't
Hmm.
be an evil person.
I
I'm
can't
already
either.
nervous.
Yeah.
I'm going to get FTX'd
Uh-oh.
just by accident. What
Yeah.
happened there?
Just don't go to
Care to
crypto.
comment? yeah, don't
Yeah.
go to crypto.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was gonna say. Because
That's
people don't have what they
scammy.
need, but what about the greed part?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always gonna have greedy people, but I guess that's where you have like systems
All the
in
scammers
place
coming out,
to hold people accountable. But like the people should be the ones to hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of the people, for the people, by the
Yeah.
people, something like that, you know? Something along those lines describes something of a thing. But yeah, it's gotten all far off from that thing.
I feel like this podcast is like 3 first-generation AIs talking about current events.
Here's some things I saw through my feed.
We're all like saying the most like generic stuff we read.
We're trying not to get canceled.
Yeah. We're trying not to get canceled.
I mean, we could talk about these batteries. I mean, we got...
But we got sucked into the political world.
I know. I do it every time.
So
I'm
then
sorry.
we're like saying generically, like hinting at interesting things. But kind of like, I don't know. That
Is this
struck me funny.
Is this
Yeah.
what Joe Rogan goes?
I was like,
through?
are we like monkeys who were taught to speak?
Well,
Yeah.
before this started, we had a lot of good dialogue going on.
I know.
We talked about
Fuck.
that.
All
no, but
the good
it's actually
content.
going good. That's just probably a weird thought in my head. It struck me
I do
funny.
have a topic we could talk about, but it's kind of a downer topic.
What is it?
I went and visited my friend last night who has cancer. He's probably gonna die. And that might be the last time I ever saw him. And we hung out all night, like knowing that it would probably be the last time we hung out.
Yeah.
So we hung out till like 2 a.m.
Man, that's heavy.
Right?
How was it? How was the visit?
For me, it was fine. Like, my brain can't fathom being in his position. And I was like, I don't know if he wants me to be sad or if he wants me to just, like, act like everything's normal. So I just acted like everything was normal.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But, like, how do you talk so matter-of-factly about, like, death and...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would feel like to know.
It feels like shit. Like, I don't want to think about it.
I know.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's...
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh my god. Anyways.
No, now we're getting... Man, that's rough.
Makes you
Yeah,
think
I'm
about
sorry
how
about that.
precious life is. So precious, you know. It's
Life is short.
short. It's fleeting.
That's why you
It's
got
here
to
and
focus
gone.
on positivity, you know.
Yeah.
Focus.
Good vibes and love
Yeah. Well,
for everybody, and
I don't know.
Every
You focus on
moment.
all aspects or something.
Man, those people were fucking with you hard at Gringos
Some words in
Locos.
oh my gosh, that
They
was
were-
so funny.
That
They
was the
were
most
so
interesting
funny.
experience I've actually ever had at Gringos. That
Me
was
too.
those were animated workers, and that was fun.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
We had this black guy just fucking with Philip, trying to get him thrown out.
It used to be like a Chipotle type experience where you go up and order
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you tell them like what you want on it, kind of. And then we walked up and there's like 8 screens
Yep.
All right.
that where you used
Yeah.
to interact with a
Yeah.
human being.
This is a
And
technically
they,
their
each
lunch
one of them was
segment.
broken with like writing on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They had that company install all those monitors, and they're all busted.
All
It's
of them
like
busted.
that's the future. That's like technology is just going to be broken in
Yeah.
front of us, and then there's going to be people
Yeah,
behind
blocking
them.
our way.
Yeah,
And it
it's
was
just
people that
blocking the way.
wrote on pieces of paper with a magic marker, like, order here, pointing up to the person, and then, like, keep going.
Yeah, almost there.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah, it was weird.
And
Pay
he was
here.
giving me a hard time for commenting about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was like,
Yeah,
excuse me,
that's
sir, what would you rather us do?
And I was like, could you spit in my food?
Could you please just spit
Yeah,
in
that's
my-
that's like an extra $1 though. So you went that.
But it
level
was
of
all
service.
lighthearted. It was good.
Then you sang that song and they loved you.
Yeah.
What were you
what
saying?
song was that?
I'm coming out.
Oh, because they said, because he kept saying to you, don't bring him back. Don't bring him back.
Yeah,
And he was
don't
like,
come
don't
out
bring
here."
him back.
Oh, right.
And then I was like, I'm coming back.
What was
I want the world to know I'm gonna eat tacos. Dun, 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 I'm coming back.
And then like the
And
whole
they all
kitchen,
started screaming.
the whole kitchen erupted.
Yeah. And I was like, back in everyone's good graces.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like, you could come back.
All
and then
right.
he messed up our queso, and I said to them, don't bring him back. And they all busted out.
How'd he mess up the queso?
It was just like taking a while. They had to make a new
yeah.
one or whatever.
Yeah. That's right. I
And he was
forgot
gonna
about
give
that.
us the wrong size or something like that. Or
Shout out to the downtown Gringos Lucas.
Yeah, those are pretty good
animated
tacos.
experience.
I love that place.
Yeah, those are good
Best-
tacos.
Yeah, that was
Best
like old
taco.
times going to the old Gringos Locos.
Yeah, me
Yep.
and Philip were talking about how it's like old times.
Yeah.
It's like no time has passed.
Yeah.
Right?
You
What
haven't
has
seen each
happened?
other for a while, and then hang out for a little bit, and then it feels like old times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Friendship
cool...
over a long time.
Whoa,
It's
just, like,
interesting.
really zoomed in
I think
here.
it's really important to
Yeah.
maintain friendships.
Yeah. I was saying thank you for swinging by, on your visit.
Yeah, for sure. For
'Cause
sure.
It's hard to stay connected in this
Yeah.
world,
Yeah. Especially like since I have the time to come like visit everyone. So
Yeah.
like why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice to have that kind of time and flexibility in your job. So how's it
Yeah.
how's it been out in California?
It's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want me to talk about the boys?
What, talk about whatever. How are the dogs?
Oh, they're so good, dude. We have a
Are you still in the same apartment that we visited you
yeah.
at?
We made friends with
Cool.
our neighbor that has a pit bull. Did I tell you the story already?
I
A
remember
little
the
bit,
word
yeah.
pit bull
And the
earlier,
pit-
and the
but
pit
we
bull
could
and
have
my
been talking
dogs
about the singer.
Are best friends.
Yeah.
And they go over to each other's houses and like scratch on the
Run on.
door and play. They're like little
It's like,
the
"Come on,
neighborhood
play."
kids.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. So that's fun. Yeah, just been working. Got to work on some cool shows this year, so it like feels good to work on. Cool
Tell the
stuff.
listeners what you do.
I'm an assistant editor. Whatever that is. I assist.
Well, you're saying you
the
have a cool
editors.
position because you get to see every bit of footage.
Yeah.
You get to see everything that was shot.
Yeah, and I like. It's my job to like see every frame of that, especially if I'm scripting, which is like we have a digital script
Yeah.
that you bring into Avid, and you can do it automatically, but it's complicated because like if you shoot like an interview, you can get a transcript, right? And then you can take this transcript and Avid will automatically transcribe it and put these little notches. So if you're looking at the script and you're like, hey, I want to see this line, you just go in the Avid script, double click it, and it brings up all the footage that has that line.
That's awesome.
Am I talking too far off the mic?
I was just wondering.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
a
heard
little
you
bit.
in my headphones
Yeah.
fine, but
Okay.
I forgot for a minute.
I know. I was like trying to hear. Cool.
Forgot we were doing this for a
Yeah.
second.
is that something that you like? How is it linked to the script? Who does that? Like, how do you do that?
So I do it.
Okay.
So for scripted, where they're like they may improv, they may say it differently. You can't really transcribe that, right?
Right.
So I have to go through and like put the notches in for all the lines. But while my editor's editing, he has this digital script that's like made from a text document that I like import into Avid, and then he has like a line of all the takes of one line.
Wow.
And you just click the notch, and it's like, set up 1, set up 2, set up 3, set up 4.
That's so cool.
Yeah. You could do it in Premiere by
'Cause then
like
you could like look at line by line
yeah.
within multiple different takes.
Yeah. You can do a string out in Premiere where you do it yourself. So you would just have a timeline and you would cut in every line. And then like I used to do this at College Humor, and then there'd be like 5 seconds of black and then the next line and then all
Yeah.
of that and then all of the improvs together. So you can see it all together.
Wow. That's I don't know if that's an interesting way to edit.
Yeah. Oh, and my editor, he edited in a very interesting way. He would take all of the takes that he likes
Yeah.
of a line and cut the scene together like that. So he made like 3 takes of one line.
Right.
And then he goes through and eliminates them, the ones that he likes. So when he's done, he has a completed scene.
Say that again?
Does that make sense? So, okay, so he would like say there's 3 lines in the scene or
Yeah.
whatever, right? He would cut in his favorites of the first line, then cut in his favorites of the second line,
Right.
cut in his favorites of the third line, and then start eliminating
Right.
the ones that he didn't like.
Right.
So when he's done, he has a completed scene.
That's cool.
Right?
I've done something. I've done that sometimes.
There's so many
You
different
know, when I
tricks.
can't decide, I'll put them down there.
Yeah. The script helps for that too, though,
Yeah.
to find things. That's probably like one of the kind of coolest, mind-blowing things that I tell people that we do.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I mean, other than that, it's just like grouping footage. I mark like action so my editor knows like right when they start action. Sometimes they'll have you mark cut so they know like, oh, this section is just what I'm using. Or
Yeah.
this section or whatever. What else? And then I do like sound design. Sometimes I do score. Like we'll use like temp score. Or we used a lot of the boys soundtrack. So like I had stuff to pull from. Yeah.
Because, yeah, you mentioned what show you were working on was the spin-off.
Oh
of
yeah, Gen V.
Gen V, which is the spin-off of The Boys.
The boys. Yep.
How was that? Working on that?
It was awesome, man.
You were telling us some stories earlier about it.
Yeah, with the boys, I kind of like, it was so weird how I got that job. I have like a love-hate relationship with the boys because I think it was during the pandemic or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the show The Boys that everybody talks about. And somehow, in Amazon's fucked up, stupid interface, it played the last episode for me.
Oh, my gosh.
So I watched the whole episode and I was like, man, this show sucks, dude. What the
Oh,
fuck?
my God.
And then when I figured out that it was the last episode because people started dying,
Yeah.
I got so pissed.
That stinks.
And then like 2 years later, beginning of 2022, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just watch The Boys. I need something to watch. And I watched it and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm still in that mindset of like dreaming of working on the shows that you like and stuff, right?
Right.
And then out of the blue, I watched The Boys in February. Out of the blue in March, we have these Facebook groups for our assistant editors that like, if you hear somebody needing a job, you'll post in the Facebook group or whatever.
Yeah.
And someone posted like, need boys assistant editor, blah, blah, blah. And I'd already worked on an Amazon show.
Yeah.
So I like put in the title, I was like, Amazon experienced assistant editor. And they called me the next day.
Wow.
And then what was cool is our producer, Gabe, maybe I should, this is how cool he is, but maybe I shouldn't talk about how lax he is. He didn't ask me any
We're
questions. He like looked at my resume and was like, you worked on Unsolved Mysteries? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, that's my favorite show. You want the job?
Awesome.
So that's how I got the job. And then
That's awesome.
I helped them finish the show. So the show was already edited.
Mm-hmm.
And like what will happen sometimes is like it's a team of like an editor and assistant, right? And they
Right.
may be on a show till like June, right?
Right.
That's what the production tells them, right? But they always get extended.
Right.
So at some point the editor and the assistant is like, okay, well, we have another job lined up. So that's what had. Man, I was getting into that, and now I'm like, all serious. Should we smoke?
What?
Should we smoke? How was that?
I think it
It's
worked.
going
Are we
good.
too serious?
We're back.
Did it work? Are we back?
Yeah.
We're back?
No, we're not. Are we?
I see us.
Are we back? Does it sound? Yes.
Are we too serious?
Back. Did it
Oh.
work?
Oh.
Are we back? Yeah. We're back.
No, we're not. Are we back?
Yes.
We're back.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
that?
We might not have ever left. We might just have lost video. Is that true? Or
No, if we lost everything, I think.
We're back.
Oh, well, we're back.
Are we back? We're in an infinite feed loop right now.
Are we in an infinite feed loop?
Yeah.
We're back. We're back.
Wait.
We're
We're
back.
back. We're back. We're back.
No, we're back.
This is weird.
We're back. We're back.
This is. Wait, guys, say something.
Are
Can
we
we
back?
experiment in some way? Can we do something
Back,
with this?
back. Are we back?
Is this content?
All right, I can't do that anymore.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're in an infinite feed loop.
Oh my god.
It's actually sounding pretty good.
That was cool.
All right, we gotta move on from this.
Am I that like? Are we that? We're like so cool. We're like that young.
We're like
kid
Reggie
who does
Watts.
jazz music.
Reggie Watts. What's that?
We're like Miles Davis.
Yeah, being your pants
Levels of cool.
P.P.
is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
Shall I pick up where I left off?
If you remember, yeah, go ahead. Because I
I was talking about.
You're talking about
Boys.
your.
Oh, right, you were.
Oh, yeah,
experiences
yeah. And
in
I-
California.
Yeah, and I finished. I helped
California.
the boys finish their season.
The boys.
I worked
and
on
how
it for
did that
about
go?
6 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and no one knew this, but I did admit this to later on to the people I work with. I was double dipping. I was working 2 jobs.
Really?
I was doing a show called All Our Eyes that I was already on, and it was supposed to go to like August, and then the boys was only supposed to be for 6 weeks. But I knew, I was like, but I'm getting in the boys universe. Like,
Yeah.
I can quit this other fucking show. And that's what happened. Like,
Really?
I worked both of them, survived both of them, got 2 paychecks for like 6 weeks, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then as they were leaving, Gabe, our producer, was like, I want to keep you around. Do you want to come on the spinoff? And I'm like, yeah, I want to come on the spinoff. So he hooked me up with my editor, Jeff, he's like the coolest dude.
Awesome.
He's only like a couple years older than me. So like, it was more like working with a friend than a boss. It was cool though.
Let me backtrack for a second. The double dipping, is that frowned upon
No.
or illegal,
No.
or it's cool?
It's cool. People do
Not
it all
illegal,
the time.
It's just
Because-
working 2 jobs at once,
Well,
right?
you said it made me feel like maybe you weren't supposed to do that or something.
I mean, it's
Oh,
I didn't
right.
want the
Or it's
boys.
just a little risky.
I didn't want the boys or All Rise to know because I didn't want them to get like,
Feel like you were spread thin or something.
yeah, or
Yeah.
to be like, you're giving more attention to this show. But it
Right.
didn't. Like, actually, the boys was like super smooth. They were really organized. They would give me a list of shit that they had to do. So as fires were coming in from this other show, I would know like, oh, I gotta just finish this list.
Right.
You know, who cares about the fires? Like,
Right.
I can handle the fires.
Right.
And I
Cool.
did it. Yeah, a lot of people will do that because like you'll be, like I said before, like leaving a show and starting a show.
Yeah.
So you might overlap for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if I'm supposed to say this either.
But you-
But
Oh.
my friend Scott, I
You
shouldn't say
can.
his name.
You,
He worked
Scott.
on both The Boys and
Yeah.
Scott mission.
Yeah.
Scott Amadi.
and Gen V at the same time.
Uh-huh.
So he was getting paid for 2 jobs for like 5 months.
That's great. Yeah.
Uh-huh. If
Why
it's
is that
if
not?
it's
Why?
frowned
Yeah,
upon,
that's gonna be a
then-
taboo. That's not frowned
But
upon.
it shouldn't
Yeah.
be taboo because he's working on both boys shows, and Amazon knows that, Sony knows that, the producers know that. They
Mhm.
allowed
Then
him.
there it is. Yeah.
They like gave him the go ahead to do that.
Mm.
But they were only allowed to do that because we're a union. Like if we weren't a union, they might have tried to pull like
What would they have done?
they might have been like,
What would they
you're
have
on.
to give 'em,
We're
like,
only going to
extra
give you
hours?
1 paycheck
Yeah.
because you're technically working on these 2 shows.
Oh.
That's what I would do in reality. When I would work at like a reality company, they would have like 5 different reality shows going on, and I work on like all 5 of them at the same time
Oh.
with like a
Hmm.
team of people.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Very.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, you could see that as being like a way to. Is there anything wrong in doing that? to
What?
you? Like, or is that fine to work on like 5 different shows? Or
Well, they're non-union, so like, yeah, that's okay. But it's exploitative. It's exploitative. at
That's what I was
points.
wondering. It's like you could see like if
Exploitative.
maybe your day would have been over on the one show, then they can kind of squeeze in a couple more hours out of you with working
Yeah.
on another show or something.
Yeah,
like that,
that's
you
pretty
know?
much how they do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Or
very
it's
bad.
like, hey, we it's all work, just work on whatever we got. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
But it was a cool show, and like they didn't overwork us, and Eric Kripke was really cool, and
What do you like best about your job? Or
Just
working on the
getting
show.
to see all the raw stuff. Like, as a big fan of like a show like Stranger Things or Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
for some reason I want to see all the raw footage. I want to see what the other
Yeah.
takes look like.
That'd be interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to see what the other angles look like. How many angles did they shoot? How many takes did they shoot?
Do you ever put it together differently in your head, you know? And be like, oh man, I would use that other angle or whatever.
Sometimes,
When you
and
see it?
sometimes I'll speak out like I can do that and
Yeah.
be like, yo, this other editor or this other angle looked cooler to
Yeah.
my editor, and he'd be like, oh, okay, let me try that real quick. So, and that's what I liked about him too. We were really collaborative. Like, he would sometimes be like, I like your music choices. Put music to this scene, like a needle drop, like.
Yeah.
And I did.
Oh,
that
that's
a couple
cool.
times. Yeah. I fucked with him one time because we're both from the South. He's from Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about country music, and then one of our episodes is a lot of like thunder and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, he needed a song for the credits, so I pulled Garth Brooks' "The Thunder Rolls,"
Yeah.
and it like cuts to credits, and it's like, "Bam, bam, bam, the thunder rolls." And he said he laughed. He was like, "But we can't use it." So,
Do you ever do stuff like that just to make somebody laugh?
oh, all the time, dude.
Yeah.
And like Eric Kripke kind of likes us to do stuff because we'll have to like mock up stuff. Like the easy one is like there'll be a news broadcast, right?
Yeah.
The Boys has a lot of like news broadcasts.
A
and
what?
stuff.
A what?
A
Oh,
nude
what?
broadcast?
That's what this is right now.
That's what it's about to be.
And so I won't have the footage yet, right? So I'll like get temp ADR of like me or my editor like doing the lines on the script.
Yeah.
And then we'll pull like stock footage or like footage of a news broadcast or something. And like the lips aren't synced, you know, but it's
Right.
there.
Right.
And then like one of our actors is Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, and it was supposed to be a picture of the kid with his parents,
Right.
and we didn't have the picture of the parents, so I pulled like him and his dad and his mom on the red carpet and put it in there for Eric, and he fucking died.
Yeah, that's funny.
we were in the room, and like the scene comes up because we would watch the episodes with him to get notes.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "That's fucking genius."
That's great.
He's like, "Can we just use that?" Not. So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Any way to like keep things fun.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Does everyone have a favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger film?
You look like you could be about to be on a nude broadcast.
Yeah.
Right this way.
I like Kindergarten Cop.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Best Arnold Schwarzenegger film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard. Probably Terminator 2.
Yeah, I had to
To
think
be
about it,
honest.
but then I had to be like, it's probably
It's gotta
Terminator.
be Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Not
my
Kindergarten
favorite.
Cop.
I really
Come
like-
on.
I love
Kinder-
Kindergarten
yeah.
Cop.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That bad guy in that movie still seems one of the more scary bad guys.
Yeah.
Like, I think his name was Crisp. Crisp.
Was
I
it?
don't remember the bad guy.
It's
for
not
some
Crispin
reason.
Glover, is it?
No,
Yeah.
no, just like the in character, his character's name I think was Crisp.
I don't remember. What does he look
Chris.
like? Who played
I
him?
don't remember either.
I
Let
don't know.
me check.
Some sort of
Well,
weird
I'll
Antonio Banderas B level, I think.
Oh, BB.
Antonio
I'll tell you this. Every time I look at like
Santana.
Antonio Santana,
Yeah.
Google, what has Antonio Santana been in lately?
Antonio Santana. What the?
He acts like Antonio Santana.
Colin Crisp? Is that the guy's name?
No, I don't.
Is
it
that
was-
the actor or the bad guy's
That's
name?
the bad guy's name.
Maybe.
What did he look like? I'm just
I'm
visioning
trying
the
to
bad
find
guy
him.
from
This guy?
Last Action Hero.
Yeah, yeah.
He was the bad guy?
I think so. He had different looking hair.
Right, present it.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember the bad
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
But
He's
every
probably
time I look at a
gonna see
radio,
this.
every time I look at a radio tower,
Yeah.
I think of Kindergarten Cop.
Me too.
Does that-
I
know?
wanted
Me
to
too.
do that.
Yeah.
as
Or
a-
a cell phone tower or something. I
Yeah.
think about that kid climbing that freaking tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
You know
putting
what's funny?
Those tinfoil things.
We
on it.
used to have a like play set thing that was like what do they call it with the swing
Jungle
and the
gyms or-
slide and
Oh.
Yeah, like,
like
a
the
play set.
little
yeah.
fort play
yeah.
set.
Yeah.
And we used to make those aluminum foil
Oh, you
things and
did?
put them all over.
Yeah. That was so iconic scene. It like stuck in your
Yep.
mind, or it was like scary, I guess, as a kid,
Yeah.
and kind of adventurous. I
How
was
come
like,
we don't
can
have
I do
films
that?
like
I was
that
like, can
anymore?
I climb up there? I don't know.
No one thinks like that anymore. The whole world's changed.
Is it because kids like just want to get on their phones and
Yeah.
there's no
Maybe.
imagination?
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
everybody's too jaded now,
Yeah.
or in a certain way. Like nobody wants to be. I was thinking about this for all different types of films. It feels like nobody wants to just play it genuinely.
Yeah.
You know, nobody
Yeah.
really wants to make. I don't know if that's the right word, but sort of like those older movies were sort of like played genuinely,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
heartfelt, and everything is a bit more jaded
yeah.
now in this feel.
I
you
think
know?
things are missing heart.
Yeah.
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 That's a hard thing to. Oh, Dimitri's calling me.
Want to answer?
Should I?
Yeah.
Sure. It's the Star Wars anniversary special.
Hey, you're on the
Yeah.
LaserLion Podcast.
Ooh. Special guest.
Because you know what today is?
What's up?
You know, I already know what it is because I saw a Snapchat thing.
Dimitri.
Your short film like 4 or 5 years ago.
My short film. Our
Yeah.
short film.
Oh, very true, very nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Hello, guys.
How's it going, man?
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, man, good. Got a cold or something, not COVID. Took a test already, but
Yeah, I got
Got
some
that.
sinus thing.
yeah, I got the
It's the
holiday
times.
crud. But
Time of year.
just wanted to talk with you about Atlanta more, but you're busy and it's all good. We'll talk about it some other time.
You want me to call you later? In like an hour or two?
Yeah, that works.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep, have fun.
See you, buddy.
Thanks. Bye.
Peace.
Feel better.
Oh, I love that kid.
He was awesome on the set.
Him
of
and his
Star
Uncle
Wars.
Bob were the
And
fucking.
Uncle Bob, man. Oh,
They were the
Bob.
fucking
Mhm.
They were the
powerhouse
best, dude.
of that film, dude.
Oh yeah, they're right to the last, man.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Bob was the last guy to leave on set with
Yep.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've worked with a bunch of different people that are now like kind of. I say famous, but I guess Bob's not
yeah,
famous.
doing
not-
doing well. you
Yeah,
know?
so Bob worked on
cool stuff.
Stranger Things. I think he's worked on a couple seasons.
Bob worked on Stranger Things.
The guy who built
season
our
4, right?
Demogorgon made Vecna for season 4
That I thought was crazy, man.
and got an Emmy for it, I think, too.
What was his name again?
Eric
Do you know?
Garcia.
Eric Garcia made the Demogorgon prosthetics for us.
Yeah.
For the Stranger
Mhm.
Things short film that you wrote.
Yeah.
And we shot it in the woods
Yeah.
with Charles and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody.
Anyway,
Big Tam.
but
Mm-hmm.
and then he went on to same guy who made our Demogorgon went on to make
The real
work on the real show.
real Stranger
And he got an
Things show.
award, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I would love for someone from that production to see our film.
Me too. I wonder if he's shown anybody.
I know. I kind of asked him, but I didn't really want to be like, did you show our film? But I
We
don't
could
know.
blackmail him with it.
I know that.
Work with us again, or we'll show people this
Oh, I
film.
was going to say this earlier. I know that the people from Fallout have seen my Fallout video. The Fallout TV show
Really?
have seen my Fallout video. Yeah. Because my friends
That's
are
awesome.
working on that show.
That's really
Don't
cool.
don't you know? Hasn't somebody like seen the Stranger Things or something? I
I
don't know.
mean, I've tried to show it to some people. Who has seen it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That was a fun time when we did all those shorts.
Yeah.
I showed Harry Potter to Daniel Radcliffe.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What was his reaction, dude?
He
Was he
was-
offended or?
No,
did
he was
support
like,
him?
"Wow."
This
You know, he
sucks.
says, "I should have portrayed it way more like this than whatever it was I did."
Really?
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
a compliment.
Yeah.
What is he like for breakfast?
Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he likes, traditional English style breakfast.
Okay.
You know,
Cool.
beans.
Greens, potatoes,
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Yeah. You know.
Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We did.
See, now we're not dating ourselves. What time is it? What
Yeah.
year is it?
Oh, what about
knows?
the upcoming holiday? That's something too.
Oh, right. The
January
religious
6th?
one,
Yeah.
or the one observed by some,
Yes, that one. The one observed by some, but not others.
by many, but not all.
You
Yeah.
talking about Christmas?
That's
Just get
just
canceled?
around. That's just around the
Got
corner.
canceled by saying it.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was good, you know.
Yeah.
What
just
about
hung
New
out with the
Year's?
fam.
Yeah, New Year's was
Christmas?
good too.
Oh,
Christmas was
dude,
good.
we had
New
the
Year's
best
good.
New
Halloween?
Year's.
Yeah?
All good.
Yeah.
Halloween was good.
Me and my dad bought $750 worth of fireworks.
Oh, my gosh. My dogs were
Wow.
going crazy, man.
Yeah, I had to put mine in their crate, dude. We were
Yeah.
setting bombs off in the neighborhood. It was
They were
awesome.
panicked, man. We were giving them CBD treats and stuff.
Wow.
I wish I had some of that. Oh my god. Yeah. Me and Laura were out there.
There was
just
smoke
fucking-
everywhere in my neighborhood. Yeah, it was like my headlights were.
This is
Damn.
for New Year?
New Year's
Year's.
Eve, yeah.
Okay.
What were you saying? What were y'all doing?
We were just lighting off fireworks and shit. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Laura was drunk as fuck, dude. She was so drunk that we were hanging out with my little 13-year-old, my cousin's daughter, but my cousin wasn't there. My uncle was
Right.
there, her grandpa. And she Laura went out of the room and she was like, your friend is really drunk. And I was like, how do you know? And she's like, because my mom's a drunk.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh shit, dude. Laura was so drunk she made me go in and hug my mom goodnight at 2 a.m.
Wait, who said that she was drunk?
My
One of the
cousin's
kids?
daughter.
Oh,
is,
how old is she?
13.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Laura was drunk off her face.
I mean,
Our old
it's-
friend Laura, drunk off her face.
It's New Year's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's
That was
an
probably one of her.
acceptable day.
That was probably one of her resolutions.
Yeah, and drinking on New Year's is acceptable. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's okay to get a little buzzed as long as you
Yeah.
don't go driving.
New Year's Eve.
I was
and
making her
recklessly
laugh so
hurting
hard
people.
that my nephew and her daughter were like, what are you guys laughing at? What's so funny? They kept asking. And Laura had to explain to them what an inside joke was.
This is an AB conversation, so see your way out of it.
But they did. They were like, what's so funny? What are you guys talking about?
What was the inside joke? What was so funny?
Oh, she was drunk and I was stoned. And my mom has this cabinet of these figurines. You know, the
Yeah.
mom figurines, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And me and Laura
You're
were
supposed
looking
to
at
say
them.
it's an inside joke.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to say?
No, I was just joking
Oh,
because
fuck.
I asked
Or
the
you
same
end it with,
question.
you should have. You could end it with, "Oh, you had to be
Oh,
there."
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you had to be. No, I was, no,
No.
no. Interjecting was supposed to be fun too.
Okay.
Keep going.
No, you know
the
those,
cabinet with the mom figurines.
with the figurines, right? I
Yeah.
was like, Laura, can you imagine going to a store and being like, oh, I want the married couple. Oh, I want the lady with the tutu.
And buying it, yeah.
And my mom has a
And
Jesus
actually
one too.
buying it.
And I was like, look at the Jesus one. It's like a bust of Jesus.
Yeah.
And he's at the bottom, surrounded by deer and 1950s couple dancing.
These are all figurines made of
But they're
plaster or what kind of
what is that? Porcelain.
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 Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
okay.
this big.
Yeah. That is so funny.
Yeah.
One of my old good friends, Matt, his mom had an antique or a doll collection.
Oh yeah, my mom has. I sleep in the
And
room
there
with
was
the doll
dolls
collection.
just everywhere in their house.
Yeah.
In cases and on small couches on top of bigger couches,
Yeah.
all sitting there.
I sleep in the room where my mom has a real baby carriage full of these porcelain dolls,
Wow.
and their eyes are red from the sun beating in through the window.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like changing the black paint?
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
And I sleep in there.
That's terrifying.
on
With
the-
red eyes?
Yeah, it's on the fuck off.
No.
Oh my gosh. Do you put a blanket on top of that?
No.
I would be afraid to sleep in that room.
No.
All them dolls.
Fuck those dolls.
That's kind of like how your bedroom is now, though.
Yeah. All those dolls.
Yeah.
What?
I have a big
With
snake.
red eyes.
Yeah.
A
You
big
have a
snake?
I won it. It was a claw grabber. Big snake. 6 feet long.
You're scaring us, dude.
Yeah. You
A
know.
ri-
You know those
Excuse
games,
me.
those machines you put a quarter in and you navigate with a
Yeah.
claw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won a big snake out of one.
Oh my
What kind of
God.
snake? Like a stuffed snake?
Yeah, stuffed snake. There goes all the
What
energy
color?
out of that, though.
Oh.
Yeah. But then it came to life.
But what you don't know is the stuffed snake is one of the most deadly real snakes from the Amazon,
yeah.
which are real and
It's
and
one
deadly.
it's a deadly Amazon stuffed
It's
snake.
called the stuffed snake.
Okay.
which is what you really were
Yeah.
referring to, right?
Its venom
you
can
really
kill a
have the
man,
real
and
one.
one drop of it gets in your blood, and I think it'll stop your heart within 30 seconds.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those things?
No.
You should pull it up on the internet.
A
Yeah.
stuffed snake?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No.
No.
I don't know why I do that.
It was a stuffed snake, but
So you really do have a stuffed snake, though.
yeah. I don't know where to put it, so I just threw it on the ground one day, and it's been there since.
That's the scary part of his room?
So you have that and the dolls, or there's no dolls?
No,
Was all that fake
dolls.
too?
No, the dolls disappeared one night. I don't know where they went.
He never really had dolls,
No,
I don't think.
probably not. I don't think I did.
I don't think so either.
This is golden content.
Golden.
Yeah.
Well, we can add some.
No,
cool
but why
content
do
in post.
people? It's interesting what people collect. I'll say that.
I
Yeah.
try not to collect things because, like, what are you going to do with it?
Do you have any kind of collection?
I mean, I guess I have, like, Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. What do you have? Like figurines
Yeah.
and posters and stuff.
Yeah.
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 What do
I
you
don't know.
collect, Phil?
Puppies.
I guess I collect VHS tapes. Would be.
Yeah. I have a ton of them at my mom's house.
I'll take them.
Do you take care of them and, like, clean them?
Yeah, I take care of them. I mean, I collect them and I put them on a shelf.
I got a bunch of the, like, Disney ones. Do you have those?
Ooh,
I have some of
those are
them,
good.
but yeah, I'll take some.
Those
But,
are
you
good.
know,
Those are good
If
ones.
you got anything good, I'll buy it off you.
All right. All right.
Make you an offer.
I'll take a picture when
Sight
I go home.
unseen. 50
Sight
bucks.
unseen. $50.
Oh my God.
Some of those Disney VHSs can be worth thousands.
Can
I
they?
don't think that's true.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
is it one
not
of them
to
rumors?
deflate you.
Like,
I've heard I heard
what
that
about,
those are
like,
rumors because then it's like
unopened?
everybody has them.
What about unopened?
Maybe if you're after like a mint one,
Yeah.
which I did see recently.
Yeah.
See, because I've been like enjoying VHS my whole life,
Mm-hmm.
but
What does
now
VHS
there are
stand
people
for? Little Jeopardy time here.
video
Video
head service.
Yeah. I think it's video head system, but I don't know.
Video head.
System.
I
Is that
have
right?
no idea.
Spindle?
It's head, right?
I guess
video.
I'm not an expert on this topic.
Yeah.
I should just stop talking.
All right. Anyways, back to the collection.
No, I was just.
What
What
do you
the heck
collect?
does VHS stand for?
Video head.
Video.
Let me look it up.
Is it head?
I don't know.
Video hero system.
But it can be fun because you can say like, okay, I want to get all the Gene Wilder movies on VHS, and then you just kind of try to find them.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Gene Wilder movie?
Probably Willy Wonka.
Video home system.
Video home system, of course.
Oh.
Have you ever seen? Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name. The Frisco Kid.
Yeah,
Dude, that movie's
that
so
was
good.
hilarious.
Dude,
I found that one at like an estate sale, and it was like mint condition. The box was.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Now people are trying to like grade them. There's grading services now that will grade your VHS tape
Like a Pokemon card?
like a Pokemon card.
Grading
Send it back
cards.
to you.
Grading's
in
a
thing
scam.
to
Grading's
try
a
to
scam.
make-
Going back to scams.
I think it is a
That's
scam.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like
yep.
everybody wants the tape. It's like, who's gonna pay $300 for the Frisco Kid in a freaking case? You know.
Yep.
You can watch the Frisco Kid probably for free in HD.
I know,
Goodness.
but it's like weird. It's like weird people coming in and messing up the market of just normal people wanting to get rid of old tapes and weirdos wanting to buy them.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to like grade them. I saw
Yeah.
Red Letter Media do a video highlighting this interesting new thing going on, and they
Yeah.
sent in some of their tapes to get graded.
Yeah.
And we're pointing out like, who are these?
Once you
Who's
once
this
you
company?
yeah.
There's like they just made up being the company.
Yeah.
Like,
Once you make up
there's
the
no
grading
system of
yeah.
how good it is. Like
Once you make up the grading
cardboard
system,
is good.
Yep.
You know.
Because then it's like
And
creates
it's-
the market though. It's like, and then if they do it for long enough, they get trusted.
But
You
that's
know?
what they're doing, and I
Trusted.
don't like
Right.
it. They're
Yeah.
coming in and trying to make
I
things
don't
seem
understand
elite.
this whole Pokemon thing. My nephew's
don't either.
obsessed with the Pokemon cards. We got him like 5 boxes of Pokemon cards, and this kid,
How old is he?
What is it with
9.
Pokemon that
Mm.
strikes everyone's
he don't even know how
heart?
to play the game.
I feel awful because when my little brother was really little, he was so into Pokemon. He had a huge Pokemon collection and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And I wasn't trying to dissuade him, but I remember he got this card. He bought a magazine, and there was a card on it, Blue Eyes White Dragon card. And he said, this magazine says that this card is worth $150. And I said, it can't be worth $150 because it comes with the magazine that costs like $30. So everyone could just buy it,
Mm-hmm.
So I would say things like that. But I was just saying, it's only worth what people pay for it,
Yeah.
But anyway, he ended up giving the Pokemon cards away to my mom, who's a teacher, and she just like handed them out as prizes to all the kids.
Yeah.
Because he kind of grew up a little bit and realized, there's no value in these. Anyway, I just feel bad if I did anything to dissuade him, because he would have had like a complete Pokemon collection, when it came back.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought it would have come back and people actually paid money for it, basically? Long
Pokemon
story
is
short.
like long sustaining. It's been around for forever, it seems like.
I know, but it
It's
seemed
never
like there was a
going away.
surge in like people actually willing to pay big money for like graded stuff,
Yeah.
Something happened.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Scams.
Scams.
People trying to scam.
Anyway, sorry Charlie if I made you lose out on
Sorry,
millions.
Charlie.
And anyway,
I remember Pokemon cards. They were like,
did you
they
collect them?
for a little bit. Yeah, I still have like my first starter deck. If I never opened it, it's worth something. But I opened it and it's worth nothing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See,
I was
a lot
really
of
into pods.
collections are like that. Like you can't open it at all.
Yep. You can't.
And
open
even the
it.
grading system has nothing to do with the tape or how it plays, because it's
Mhm.
better if it's not never opened.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's
I
not
guess
even about
because
it
it's
pla-
like an
weird.
encapsulation of time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see the value in it, but I feel like there's just grifters.
Yeah.
Grifters.
I agree.
Grifter.
Totally. I totally agree.
Yeah. All
Anywho.
right. Yeah, there we go. Well,
On an agreeance,
yeah.
we are all agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something in this life. You don't find a lot of agreeance
No.
No.
in this life.
Yeah.
Here's your agreeance.
Grants. I'm out. How long have we been going?
Let's agree.
I don't know. An hour or so?
Maybe we should end on a note of agreeance.
Okay. I'll walk away for a second. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
Why do you want to walk away for the second?
I gotta go hit a button.
That
Oh, yeah.
means use the restroom.
We're ending.
I don't know.
Ending?
Are we ending on a moment
I mean,
of
that was
agreeance?
fun.
Yeah.
I had fun. I'm trying to see how long we're going for. I can't find it.
Well,
Yeah, an hour and 9 minutes.
how do you feel?
I feel good. We talked about some good stuff.
Yeah.
You want to be an assistant editor or?
Yeah, where can people reach you?
Oh shit.
You're the first of many of our guests in the new
Big City
season.
Brittany on Instagram.
Big City Brittany
probably the
on
best place.
Instagram. Check it out. She will give you the jobs that she doesn't want.
Or the jobs I do want and can't
Or the
take.
jobs you do want and can't take.
And I'm
Oh, we
gonna.
forgot to talk about
Which one?
that you're going to do Fallout.
Oh yeah. But I couldn't.
Oh, right,
'Cause
yeah.
They wanted me to like start
That's
at a
what I'm saying.
time.
If you're friends with you might get a cool job.
But the guy that I helped get that job, that was his first scripted job and everything. So his first scripted job is the Fallout.
He lucked out knowing you. Big City Brittany.
That's my boy.
She'll change your life
Yeah.
for the better.
That's my boy Evan. He's helping make some stuff.
You're a real one.
Yeah.
Yep. I hit the button.
What
It
does
might
that mean?
like might end. I don't know if we were on that
we're
track.
good. Okay. For the LaserLion Podcast,
Yeah.
I'm Philip Schuck.
Okay. I'm Travis Ingram and
Brittany Joyner.
Thank you,
I-
Brittany, for joining us on this podcast tonight.
Anytime.
Until next time.
oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, you could still probably sneak in something if you want to say anything. Or we can just... What's your final thought?